Italy end chaos over their next manager as they turn to the man who broke England's hearts. Roberto Mancini returns after Andrea Pirlo blocked from taking the role amid links to Russian betting firm. Roberto Mancini has been appointed for a second spell as Italy head coach after Andrea Pirlo was blocked from the position over links to a Russian betting firm. Mancini had previously led Italy to glory at the European Championships in 2021, where the Azzurri beat England on penalties in the final at Wembley. Italy subsequently failed to qualify for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, before Mancini resigned from his position the following year to become Saudi Arabia boss. Mancini spent just 14 months in charge of Saudi Arabia before leaving the role.
Love watermelon but hate the sticky cutting mess? This compact 2-in-1 tool slices neat cubes and flips into a retractable fork for easy serving at parties, picnics, or home. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/3 right now.
His return as Italy boss ends a chaotic few days at the crisis-hit Italian Football Federation, FIGC. Former Italy international Pirlo had appeared primed to become head coach after ex-Man City boss Pep Guardiola turned down an approach by the FIGC. Roberto Mancini has been reappointed as Italy head coach for a second time. Mancini's appointment comes after Andrea Pirlo was blocked from taking up the role. Political concerns were then raised over Pirlo's possible appointment over the football legend's sponsorship deal with a Russian betting company. The former AC Milan and Juventus star, 47, confirmed on Monday that he would not be taking up the role. It is understood FIGC technical director Paolo Maldini, who had been leading the search for a new head coach, was furious at the decision made by President Giovanni Mallego to block the appointment. Maldini and his advisor Leonardo subsequently resigned, just 16 days after taking up their positions. Mallego, who became FIGC president last month after overseeing the successful Winter Olympics in Milan and Cortina, confirmed he had been unable to approve Pirlo's appointment. He revealed that Maldini will now be replaced by former Leicester, Chelsea, and Roma boss Claudio Ranieri, who will work alongside Mancini. What emerged between yesterday and the day before yesterday is true, Mallego said at a press conference. There was a candidate who had been defined and agreed upon, chosen by Maldini and Leonardo, but after what emerged about Andrea Pirlo regarding the partnership with the Russian betting agency, I was unable to give the final approval. Mancini will be supported by Claudio Ranieri, who has replaced Paolo Maldini following his resignation. Italian Football Federation President Giovanni Mallego described the situation around Pirlo as a unique and rare case. There is nothing else to say on the matter. There is nothing to assume other than this. There was no conflict. There was no controversy, only disappointment. Even before we started, a unique and rare case arose, and at that point there was consensus in parting ways. Time was running out, and I felt Roberto Mancini should become coach for a whole host of reasons. Mallego added that a third appointment would be made to a leading role in the national team setup in the coming days. Mancini and Ranieri are set to appear together at a press conference on Wednesday. Mancini was most recently in charge of Al Sadd in Qatar, but left at the end of their season last month. Italy have been reeling from their failure to qualify for a third consecutive World Cup, with Mancini now charged with turning around their fortunes ahead of the 2028 European Championships.